I'm sorry. No way this is real. No way this is real. Now, we gotta check this. No way this is real. Our approach to playable species in Guild Wars 3. Oh my god, you weren't kidding. You weren't kidding. This is actually real. Hold. What? Are they refusing to calling them races? Brother. When was it? Oh, it's from today. August 5th. Okay. Okay, that's, we gotta read through this. We gotta read through this one. It wasn't planned, but hey, I guess when life gives you lemons, right? Hello, fellow Tyrians. Okay, I'm surprised Tyrians isn't, like, censored. Today, we're going to kick off conversation around one of the hottest topics we've seen being discussed across Guild Wars community since the announcement of the game. It's time to talk about playable species. this is so good. Oh, this is so good. I told you this game is going to be woke DEI millennial labubu garbage. I told you. Oh my god. Guys, when I saw the trailer, I was very, very skeptical. People called me out for it. People hated me for it. I told later in an update video that this trailer was very much millennial coded. People hated me. And now what we see? That I'm slowly starting to be right. Guys, pattern recognition isn't a bad thing. It's a human trait. And this is definitely it. Every single bulb was fired up that day. Every single dot on the graph is there for you to make a line through and reach a solid conclusion. I told you, it's not 100% confirmed, but it's like 90% confirmed. So anyway, while we've previously used the term playable races for Guild Wars 2, over the time we felt that it didn't accurately describe the biological differences between the people of Tyria. So we'll be using playable species for Guild Wars 3 going onwards. Oh my god. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Dude, what is that? Like ancient guilt. Like, oh, we shouldn't have used that term back in the day, so we're correcting it now. It's so crazy. It's like, wow, I have so many things to say about that. It's just, I'm sorry, I just need to collect myself for a second. It's so stupid. I have to actually think what I'm about to say. Because this is like serious. I know, I'm like making a little bit of a joke about this here. This is actually very, very serious. Because this is a massive red flag. It's not even a red flag, it's black flag. We're in the Bermuda Triangle right now. The ship is already sunk. Very, very bad stuff. And this is just going to tell us that Guild Wars 3 is going to cater to modern audience, which we already know has absolutely decimated every single product that came in the past 5 to 6 years. Even more than that. So, if I had any modicum of hope for Guild Wars 3, it is now completely gone. I don't believe in that product. I think this product is going to suck. I am going to wait for it anyway, because, you know, why not just, like, make content about it, right? This is going to flop. Day one, it's going to flop. And I'm so surprised they're still sticking to this route, even though the tide is already shifting, and you can see more and more of these weirdos going away. They still want to hijack the narrative. They still want to be seen relevant. They still want to virtue signal and indoctrinate us into weird furry propaganda. It's not going to work, Chief. You tried it. You tried it. It didn't work. It didn't work with World of Warcraft. It didn't work with all of the, I don't know, Concord. It didn't work with, how the other Dragon Age, the Veilguard. It's not working. Companies are failing en masse because you keep letting these weirdos hijack the narrative and create fake and abnormal, weird, contorted, contrived stories for your video games. You let them become your designers. The people I wouldn't let guard a lemonade stand. The people I wouldn't let dictate preschool. Well, definitely not preschool. That might have been a really bad example on my part. But these people are bozos. You should never give them any form to influence or to make a difference. These people should only do grunt jobs because it's a shameful display of what they do whenever you give them any modicum of influence whatsoever. This is embarrassing. I can't believe we're here even talking about this in 2026. But you know what? I'm glad that the tide is now shifting. I'm glad that everyone is starting to wake up and be like, yo, that's like weird, Chief. Like, we don't want any agenda inside of a game. We don't want political lingo. We don't want all of these weird terms in our video games. We just want to have fun. Like, what's so bad about saying race? It's a thing. Like, everyone has a race, and that's beautiful. Different races are beautiful. We should celebrate that. That's incredible. Like, what are we even talking about? We're all different. That's the beauty of it. We get to share our culture with each other. That's amazing. We should celebrate our differences. It's so mind-boggling to me that these people who are trying to homogenize us as, like, human beings and condense us to being, like, same species are the ones who are doing the worst things imaginable. They're, like, doing all of the derogatory stuff. I'm feeling embarrassed. As a part of a minority group, I'm, like, embarrassed. That's actually shameful. They hurt me. You know what? Listen, I never used the minority card. I'm going to use it today. I don't care. I'm using it. I'm using it. I'm using it. They hurt me. ArenaNet hurted me. I don't like that. I don't like to be reduced to a species. That's embarrassing. I don't like to be homogenized. Shame on you. I'm invoking my rights as minority. I'm doing that. I don't care anymore. I do not care. I said it. I said it. There we go. There we go. I used it. I used the card. This is the one and only time I use this card. I never use it. I hate talking about this stuff. It's stupid. It's weird. We all gamers here. We just love to play video games. But this is embarrassing. They actually hurt me. They can't do it. I think you were overreacting. Even though I think not calling them a race for the sake of being unique. I don't think they're trying to be woke. Is incredibly stupid. Just like how they didn't call Bard a Bard. They didn't call Bard a Bard. Really? It's not overreacting, by the way. Like, I'm just tired. Like, I'm just tired, man. Like, I'm really tired of this garbage. Because this is just going to completely destroy the game. This entire woke agenda and mindset is self-destructive. No game that had this philosophy was good. No game, not a single one. Not a single, and don't say Claire Obscure Expedition 33. You know that's not it. Like, stop. Just stop. Okay? Yeah, races within a single species. Char and human are not two races within two species. It makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, within one species. I mean, they're using modern think to think race equal different races in human, but race in MMO has been used like human race, orc race. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's fatigue because it's unnecessary. The whole talk is about species. The game should be getting hyped about the game and not some word. Exactly. Exactly. Just make the game good. Like, who cares about all of that? All of this is nonsense. It's so weird. It's so weird. Don't misunderstand me. I feel like they're probably gonna shoot themselves in the foot, just not with this. No, this is not the only thing. Again, it's another dot on the graph. That's why I constantly use this, like, analogy, right? It's another point on the graph. And we have a lot of points on the graph. That's not good. You don't want these points on the graph. You want them taken down. But this, yeah, this is definitely not it. Okay, let's read the rest of it. We kind of spoke a lot. How many playable species? Oh, they're just talking about the game, right? Okay, so yeah, I've heard about that. You have the Coden, which is, I think it's the bear people. So, okay, 2 of these species, your already previous guild, humans and the Zura. Ah, damn it, you have a Zura. Man, that's even worse. That's even worse than the species thing. You have a Zura. I can't get rid of him. Yeah, and then the Coden and a 4th new species that the story connects deeply to Or's past but has been lost to history. Okay. Sure, different approach to different games. In Guild Wars Reforged, we focused on the story of humanity, and in Ascalon, and later expanding to allow players to create human characters from Kenta and Enlona. The game's story was human-focused, and so the roster of playable species was never expanded beyond humans-based. In Guild Wars 2, they introduced 5 characters, yeah. Let's see, for Guild Wars 3, once again, focusing on picking playable species for launch that best align with stories and themes of the game. The 4 species you'll be able to play as the central story, cultures, and conflicts will explore in ore. Okay, that's reasonable, but only 4. Only 4 is kind of odd, but sure. I guess it is what it is. Designing for future flexibility. Maybe they'll introduce, like, new ones in future patches, which I guess is, like, okay. Story of the game for launch is a unified one, with all our players' characters operating under Veil Warden banner across the vast wilderness and pockets of civilization of ore. So you're not going to have, like, unique zones for each character? You just, Wait, let's read that again. To help the stories, and we're approaching development from the beginning with the goal of adding more playable species in the future. The story of the game for launch is a unified one. Okay, so they're gonna homogenize everything. How does that work? So we're not going to get even, like, expanded races? That's weird. On the technical side, everything about how we build playable species, including animation system, rigs, and clothing, is being carefully examined to ensure the systems can be expanded. Okay, just technical stuff. That means if a species you are eager to play isn't in Guild Wars 3 at launch, there's always a chance we might add them in the future. So they are planning to add more, which, okay, it's fair. Okay, it's fair. 4 is a little bit too low in my opinion, but whatever. If they're gonna add one in the future, like, sure, great. Play what you love. While evaluating lessons from playable species in MMOs and deciding how we approach them in Guild Wars 3, we identified one additional area we will take a firm stance on up front. We are carrying forward a principle that has been important in Guild Wars 2. The races you choose should express your character identity and fantasy, not determine the most powerful way to play. Okay, that's good. There will be no statistical or mechanical difference between playable species. We don't want players to feel like they have to choose a specific character model. Oh, I see. So basically they don't want to do the World of Warcraft thing where if you want to, like, play PvP, you have to choose an undead for a certain trait, which I do understand, but I kind of loved racials. I guess maybe they did that to avoid calling it racials, but I did really I did really love racials in Classic. Were they overtuned and unbalanced? Yeah. 100%. I understand why they do this for the sake of balancing. That being said, it takes a lot from the flavor. It takes a ton from the flavor. This is kind of a miss or hit. Personally, I love racials, even though they're unbalanced, but this is a point of contention I can see many people, like, agreeing and disagreeing upon. What do you guys think about that? Like, do you love racials? Do you hate them? Like, what do you think? In my opinion, I love them. Yeah, let's see. Oh, sorry, I missed some of you guys' messages. Yeah, the fact that they're even bothering telling us any of this nonsense rather than showing us game makes me fully believe they're diddling themselves in that office. Yeah, exactly. Like, we have all of that and no gameplay. We have all of these ceremonies, all of these rituals, and, like, no gameplay? Are you kidding me? That's very, very weird. You're right about that. Yeah, having your own starting zone is racist. True. Because personal story was the reason they couldn't add new races. But you can add more, I feel like. They're spending a month-long meeting deciding how to change the word race. Yeah, imagine. It actually costed them money to do so. I can't believe that someone actually sat behind a computer and wrote that garbage. Yeah, they have to make sure they can reuse rigs and animations as much as possible. I really hope that's not true. I really hope that's not true. Yeah, like, no Char, no Forgotten, no four-armed people, only humanoids. Yeah. Yeah, like racials. Yeah, you like racials or not? Game doesn't exist. It's a text-based MMO. I remember these, man. I'm too old to remember these. I mean, listen, this point, I guess we can argue back and forth. Personally, I just love racials. I think they're great. But in terms of, like, balance, I do understand why people would like to remove them. We realize many RPGs approach this differently and work great for them, but we feel like for Guild Wars 3, this is the right approach for us. Sure. Looking ahead. So, that's our kickoff for playable species in Guild Wars 2. Sorry, it's playable races in Guild Wars 3. And the approach will be taken at launch and beyond. We're really excited for you to meet the races you'll be able to play at launch, and we're just as excited to explore the opportunity to introduce new options to the game in the future. Sure. So, do we want to check the Guild Wars 2 Reddit? Do we want to see that? Ooh, look at the flag. Look at the flag. Damn, that's crazy. Even, it's like permanent too. Even Blizzard are only like virtue signaling whenever it's like Pride Month and sort of thing. But Guild Wars 2 keeping an up at all times. Let's see. Where's the update? Anyone posted that? Any chads? Nobody posted that? Or maybe I'm like missing something. Oh, interesting. I don't see that. Okay. Does it have a Reddit thread already or not? Or maybe I missed that. This is legit so disappointing. I know. I feel you. I feel you. And I try to be excited for Guild Wars 3. I tried it. I really, really tried to be fair. But, no. Oh, they have a Guild Wars 3 Reddit? Okay. Alright, I already searched for it. Guild Wars 3. Oh, there we go. Playable species. Let's see. Let's see the comment. Surely this isn't moderated. I really hope we get even more races! He said the thing! He said the thing! Okay. It's silly to talk about... wait... momentum-based combat in-game where Azura and Koden play identically. Oh, he's actually right about... That's a very good point, actually. It's a very good point. Okay, it seems like nobody's really talking about that, or they might have been, like, banned. Uh-huh. Wait, was it D&D that started the trend of rebranding races and species a few years ago? I think this is the first MMO, or really even fantasy RPG, that I've seen do that. Yeah, I kinda agree calling them species over races, as they can't really reproduce with one another. What? Dude, what the fuck? What? What? This is such a far stretch. Oh my god, it's so weird to even call it out. And also, like, aren't humans and, like, elves can do that? Well, this is, like, World of Warcraft, right? I don't know about Guild Wars 2. Maybe, like, it's canonically different. But if... Okay, let's say you see an Azura baddie. No, actually, I'm not going to continue that conversation. No, it's disgusting. I'm sorry for even bringing this up. Okay, Jotun, Tengu Dwarves. No. No, everyone is not talking about it, even. Okay. Slightly disappointed, no dwarves. So, a brand new species. It seems like everyone is kind of fine with it, but it is Guild Wars 3 Reddit after all. So I guess it does make sense. I guess it is what it is. Nobody's really caring about that. But to be fair, like, nobody's, like, actually talking about anything. It's like 2 upvotes at most. I guess people just, like, I don't know, read it and went like, oh shit, okay, it's another shenanigan tree. Well, guys, that was definitely something. I did not expect that. You're an MMORPG subreddit, by the way. I mean, it's still the same thing. Like, do we need Guild Wars 3 specifically? Guild Wars 3. Okay. This has a little bit more. It's the same, no? Oh, Lloyd. Okay. A species deeply. No. Uh-huh. Da-da-da. Nope. Okay, everyone just talking the same. It's the same. It's literally the same. Nobody's talking about that. Dude, there's so many Azura lovers. It actually makes me lose faith in Guild Wars 2. And 3, sorry. Shame on them. Yeah, but everyone noticed, like, the animation thing. Yeah, it's the same. It's literally the same. The other chat was even more active, like this isn't. It just, they're all agreeing. But I guess because this is, like, the Guild Wars 3 subreddit. It is what it is. Of course they agree. Why your brain even go there? It's an MMO? To where? It's MMORPG, Reddit, not Guild Wars 3. Yeah, I've noticed. Regarding racials, I like the idea of having them be native to each race, but in some way of swapping through allegiance quest lines. Either that or no racials at all. That can be a nice form of balancing. You're right about that. Yeah, every angle possible to make it sound legit. Yeah, so many Koden lovers. I'm surprised. I'm impressed. I guess it is what it is. Koden are like the bear people, right? The volley bear. But interesting. I feel like they could have gotten with like, definitely a better race than Koden. I would have liked to play a Dredge. Dredge or Based, but I don't know if they exist. No, they existed back in there, right? They have existed. I will not accept any Dredge Slender. But anyway, guys, I think we pretty much covered this entire topic. It just, ooh, it's so disheartening to see. I really wish that wasn't the case, but it seems like Guild Wars 3 is indeed going to be a flop.